welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today's video, we're going to talk about a number of things. First of all, let me just start by saying that I feel like I haven't sat down and recorded a video in so long, and that's because I haven't. There's just been so much going on between Mercury retrograde, COVID-19, flight attendant life, normal life, our everyday issues. It's like we haven't been able to catch a break. We haven't been able to catch our breaths. So many of us feel like we're losing ourselves. Let's be quite frank. First of all, if you're new here, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, and if you are returning, I'd like to thank you for just coming back, checking up on me, and just checking in with me. Comment down below, let me know how you're feeling. Let's just kind of keep each other motivated and just keep each other supported through these tough times. Okay, I feel so emotional, so let me just get it together, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna start my video out today by telling you guys a hair product that I'm loving, today's lip combo, and then a supplement that I've been trying. It's gonna be quick, but I need to feel super balanced so I can talk about things that really make me happy before I get super sad. So we all know that I wear wigs. I love wigs, but when it comes to straightening wigs, if I don't have a good hair straightener, then it kind of defeats the purpose. So this wig is actually a very curly wig, but as you guys can see, it is super straight. It's actually about 26 inches, and it's super straight because, let me show you. So Farouk Hair System sent me their Chi Lava Flat Iron, and you guys, I am in love with this. It's actually pretty hot still because I just flat ironed my hair, but this is what it looks like, the Chi Lava Flat Iron. It goes up to 450 degrees, and it just swipes right on through. It's so modern, and my old flat iron, you literally just plug it in and just slide that button to the right, and you think it's on. You can't really see the light. I'll have a link down below if you guys are interested. And I want to say thank you so much to Farouk Systems for gifting me with this flat iron. I really truly love it, and I'm hopeful this will be around for the next 5 years. So for today's lip combo, you guys know I have on a brown lip liner. As always, you can use any brown lip liner, honestly speaking. And then the lipstick that I have on is from MAC. This is Lip Tensity in the color Dough, and then I topped it off with the Sephora gloss in the color Perfect Nude. So I don't know what's going on with me. I've been loving more nude combos than pink, but I don't know, it's just things are crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on, as we know. I mean, my nails are white, for God's sake. They're always pink. So trying to get my life together. And the last thing I want to show you guys, I don't know if I'm the only one that's into this, but let me know how you feel about it. So here I have a product from the company Goop. They sent it to me complimentary, and it's a dietary supplement that is a morning skin super powder. So you just kind of pour it into your water and you drink it. You should have it in the morning because it's a morning skin super powder. I've only been using it for 3 days now. I mean, I like to think that this glow is just from my highlighter all over my face, but I don't know. So I've been trying it, and you can get this at Sephora, but it has all this stuff for healthy skin. You guys know how I feel about skincare, so I just felt so great just talking about beauty and hair. That made me feel really amazing. So okay, I feel good. Now I feel I am strong enough to talk to you guys about what we need to talk about. First, I'm gonna have a sip of water. So let me start by saying I'm sorry. I am so sorry to every individual that is in training right now with various airlines and is being told you gotta go home. I'm so sorry for those individuals who are just a few days away from graduating and you're being told you gotta go home. We'll reach back out to you when the time is right. There's no easy way to process that. I'm so sorry. My inbox is flooding on Instagram right now. People are crying. People are sending me video messages. People are packing up at their hotels and dorms and such, and it is such a terrible time for aviation right now for the United States. Like, it's hard. It is, yeah. And I'm gonna apologize if you guys like hear noise in the background, because I have the window open just because I need some fresh air, and everybody's out and about, even though we're supposed to be quarantined, self-isolating, but people are taking things very lightly and not seriously. So New York is operating like any other day, okay? Just like this day a year ago, they're operating, and not everybody is taking stuff serious. So I want to apologize for that. I want to start by saying that when I first learned of the coronavirus, what they're now calling COVID-19, I immediately took it seriously. Why? Because I have an underlying health condition. I've talked to you guys about this before. I have no reason to hide it. I have asthma. My asthma is not just like, oh, here and there. No, I take medication every single day for my asthma. If I don't take it, I am wheezing. My wheezing leads to an asthma attack, and if that's not under control, I could die. You know what I mean? Like, it's very, very serious. So I just remember having conversations with coworkers, or you know, you're in the grocery store and somebody's reading a newspaper article as they're checking out, and they're like, oh, that coronavirus, it's not gonna make it over here. So as a country, I think that could we have acted differently, quicker? No doubt. That's how I feel. Because the moment that there was one case, we should have known there was going to be more. Especially as a flight attendant, even if I work on an aircraft that comes into, you know, JFK, that flight can easily go to Detroit or California. And if this virus stays on hard surfaces, and let's just say that particular hard surface is not cleaned thoroughly, then that person picks it up, and then it goes on and on and on, and people bring it into their house, their elderly parents, themselves, they have underlying health conditions. It just is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. So I remember reaching out to a coworker a couple weeks back, and I said something along the lines of, you know, what are your thoughts? And this person responded like, oh, it's not that serious. It's not going to get that serious. Well, you guys, here we are. It is very serious. The company that I work for is reducing our flights by like 70%. Well, guess what? You know, that only leaves 30% operating. And I am in the 18,000 seniority out of 25,000 something. So what does that mean for me? That means there's a possibility that I could get furloughed, and I could not have a job for only God knows when. Now, let me say in that same breath that I trust God. I have faith. I believe. And at the end of the day, my health is very important. I had already taken a personal leave of convenience for the month of April. It was offered to us, and I had already done that for myself. And also, you know, it helps my company out, because if I'm not there, that allows someone, especially more junior to me, to have a position, to have a flight, that allows someone more junior to me to have a schedule. So it was a win-win. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie that I'm not freaking out, because most of my schedule has dropped. Like, I had a really great schedule. I even had a 5-day trip to Accra, Ghana at the end of this month. But when everything was getting super serious, I dropped it, and I gave it to a girl who like took that, and she took another turn from me. So I needed to like reduce my schedule as much as possible, because my reality was like, I can't subject myself to the possible risk. Granted, yeah, it could happen at a grocery store, it could happen anywhere, but I try to be really smart about going out. So like if I do go to the grocery store, I am there when they open, and I limit everything. Like I bring my own bags from home, so that just helps me, you know, just everything's just a little bit quicker. I know exactly what I need to get. I got everything written out. Medication, I limit as much as I can. I do my part. Essentially, that's what I do. I do my part. I'm not gonna sit here and say like this doesn't terrify me. And I know that it terrifies a lot of you guys, because people who watch my channel, majority at least, are junior to me. You guys have kind of been inspired to earn your wings through watching my videos, and I've seen you guys go through the whole process. I've seen you guys graduate. And now I see those of you that are in training and won't get the opportunity to graduate, and you guys have given up your lives. You have put in your 2 weeks notice, whatever amount of notice you gave your employer. You went off to training, and your goal was to earn your wings, and now you don't even know when that is going to happen. And my heart hurts for you. My heart aches for you. It breaks for you. I am so sorry. You know, they're saying that this is worse than 9/11, and this is really unprecedented, and the aviation industry has never seen anything like it. Let me just say something else really quick before I jump into like all of my bullet points. So I'm part of a group online. It's a Facebook group, Girls Love Travel. And when the coronavirus was first introduced, coronavirus or COVID-19 was first introduced in the United States, and price fares started to drop, so many people were like, oh, I'm gonna take advantage. I'm going to Miami, I'm going to Italy, I'm going here and there. And all of us that worked in aviation would comment and be like, you probably shouldn't do that. Or, you know, people were posting pictures of their empty flights. Like, I have a whole row to myself. That whole row means that that airline is losing revenue. And ultimately that airline can go bankrupt. Like, this is a domino effect. It's not anything positive when those flight loads are light. It's not anything positive when those fares drop. And those girls in there were pissing me off, because I'm like, yo, like, y'all don't understand. You know, you just want to go backpacking through Ireland. You're not really thinking about the fact that there's freaking 4 people on your whole flight. Like, that's crazy, especially when it's a crew of 4 flight attendants and there's 1 flight attendant per 50 passengers. So you are on an airplane that's supposed to hold 200 people, but it has 4 people on the flight. Like, that's not good. So this is where we are. This is our reality. And those same people that wanted to hop on those flights and take advantage of the cheap fares and such are now posting saying they're stuck. Borders are closing, airports are shutting down, countries are saying you're not coming in, you're not coming out. So the best advice that I can give anyone right now is to self-isolate, to stay home. Pick up a camera, start a YouTube channel, just share your life. I will be doing Veda vlog every day for the month of April, and I don't know what that's gonna look like, you guys. It could be me crying, it could be me playing with my dog, it could be me cooking, it could be me in my backyard. But from the looks of things, it's gonna be me isolating and just sharing my journey with the world. And like, this is what it is. And that's really it. So what else am I gonna do if I don't record? I mean, I'm gonna sit here and go crazy. So there's gonna be a vlog every day for the month of April, and I don't know how long they're gonna be. I don't know right now. I just know that that's what's gonna happen. So now I'm going to pull up my bullet points and just address some topics. So flight attendant life versus coronavirus. Flight attendants dealing with the coronavirus. Flight attendants flying through the coronavirus. How are flight attendants dealing with the coronavirus? Let me start by saying not everyone is in a position where they're able to take a personal leave. For me, I did it. I had to do it because of my health, but obviously it also helped the company. But I'm at a higher risk to be on the flight, so my fiance was just like, no babe, like you're grounded, you're not flying. Not that I was even trying to. My doctor called me because he's a G, and he's like, you're not flying, are you? He was very adamant about that, just because, again, you know, the severity of the condition that I do have. So first of all, when it comes to flying, traveling in general, the advisory is that if it's not essential travel, you should not be on a plane. Now, when it comes to flight attendants that need to work, that is essential travel. Let's say it's a doctor that's flying to such and such state to help with, you know, coronavirus patients. That is essential travel. You going to Miami for spring break is not essential travel. Like, people are just not taking this serious, and I think that's part of the problem. That's how we got to be where we are now, and now we're trying to clean up the mess. I mean, when you look at China, it seems like they're starting to get stuff under control. When I was watching TV last night, it said that they only had 1 new case, which I think is amazing. If it's not essential travel, if you don't need to be on those streets and out of your home, don't do it. Maybe we can work out inside of our house, because like I'm looking at this right here anyway, and it's like, yeah, I need to go work out. And I have a gym in my basement, so like I need to work out. That's gonna be on my vlog every day, April 2. Maybe I won't vlog me working out every day, but I will be working out. So that's something that you may see. So let's talk about job security, right? So I touched on it briefly, but ultimately, things change every single day. Right now I have a job. Right now I am taking a personal leave for the month of April. I don't know what May, June, July looks like. I don't know, because only God knows that. And I'm just trusting and I'm believing that I'm protected and that everything will be okay. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared. Like, even though I talked to y'all before and I'm like, I'm a G, I'm a gangster. I mean, I still am, but I'm so scared. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, the reality is, like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, I got this. That's why I'm like, I'm a G. Like, I got this. I mean, I don't have no other choice. You don't have no other choice. We don't have another choice but to have this. What we also have is each other. So it's time for us to not just sit back and watch. Let's interact with one another. Let's reach out to people. Are you okay? No, really, are you okay? If you're not, talk to someone. Send me a message. I actually do respond on Instagram. And if you can't see my Instagram story, it's because I blocked you. And if I blocked you for a reason. So yeah. But I do respond to people. I'm a real person dealing with real shit. You know, like, that's just what it is. So I'm gonna leave that there, and we're gonna move along to the next bullet point, which brings me to, which I had training here, and I don't even have to talk about training because I've already addressed it. People are being sent home from various airlines. So the other thing is that I saw a lot online. Again, I have not flown in a couple of weeks, and I had not, you know, took any personal trips or anything like that. So, but I'm reading online that, like, you know, obviously certain TSA members have tested positive, but also TSA has like scaled back on like our KCM and like checkpoints. Like, there's not as many, you know how, like, if you go to LaGuardia, for example, you have like Terminal C and Terminal D. Now, hypothetically speaking, I don't know if this is the exact scenario there, but like, you may only be able to go through D. So they closed down C because there's just not as many people at the airport. Yes, people are still flying, but not as many people. So it's like things are scaling back. People are losing their jobs. People are kind of working from home. Like, my fiance is working from home. She set up here. Just things are just changing. Like, it's just crazy. So moving along, let's talk about like cleanliness, right? Like if you are traveling for an essential reason, right, essential travel, and you're bringing your products on the aircraft, your wipes, your sanitizers and things like that, I want you guys to just think about being respectful of the chemicals that are in said products. Because one of my homegirls who has asthma, she was like, girl, people were cleaning those seats. She actually worked a full flight, praise God. And she's like, girl, people were like cleaning the tray tables and the seats and everything, and that's good, but the chemicals in the air made her start wheezing. She's like, I thought we were about to have to pull out the oxygen for me. Okay, so that's the other thing to keep in mind, is that, you know, we are all sensitive to certain things. My camera battery is like, girl, we're about to die. So let me push. But just keep in mind that obviously wash your hands as much as possible. Don't overpay for sanitizer, and if you do see a business that's like price gauging, report them, because I know here in New York City they're being fined and some businesses can be shut down for that. So this is not the time to do that, okay? And if you have a business and you're doing that, shame on you. Now let's talk about food options due to restaurants being closed. If you can, I highly suggest you make your food. Looking at my list, I feel like I had the list, but like I touched on so many things. I just want to say, like, guys, we're in this together. We are united by wings, no matter what airline that we work for, and we just have to support each other. If you are here in New York City and you need something and I'm able to help you in some way, let me know. I'll still be here to upload and just like keep you guys inspired and things like that. And you know, in the meantime, in between time, all that we can do is just continue to take care of ourselves, self-isolate if possible. If your job allows you to do so, just keep your head up, just pray. Look back at my side hustles video, because that will give you some insight into some jobs that you can look into. Right now, people need folks to go grocery shopping for them, so like Uber Eats is a really great one. Personally, I need to just stay in the house because of my medical condition, but if you're able to just kind of, you know, maneuver a little bit and get some side hustles going and make some money, do that. You know, and that's all we can do. So my camera's about to die. I don't want this video to just completely shut down. Comment below with any questions, suggestions, anything that you guys have, and I'll be back sooner than you guys realize it. So in the meantime, in between time, take care of yourself, stay beautiful from the inside to the out, let your light shine, let nothing or no one stop you from growing and just taking amazing care of yourself. I love you guys so much, and you'll be seeing me soon in my next video. Bye.